Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash, one team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Big play coming here. The last thing you want to do is squander this type of field position on the opening drive. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, just keeps firing. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Shotgun snap on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here we go. To the air, it's Klubnik. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Clemson jumps to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He fires one deep over the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
He wants to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry. Old school Clemson, great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a Thor.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted in house, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense, glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
That's caught. It's Lacey. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He's looking to throw it. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he... 6 right there.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Buys a little extra time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He's got it for the two-point conversion, and they're up 8-zip. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it.
And the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back.
And not all. Ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
He fires a bullet to the right. And he reels it in inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And Clemson might just be rolling out another dude at quarterback. They've had 3 guys throw for more than 10,000 yards, including the great Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, and it feels like every year you're going, okay, yeah, that guy, he's next. He's next in line to be that dude because they do a good job with their...
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Sweet feet on the move. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now on second down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looking for a huge play. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick. Going over the top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And they'll get him down after a solid return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Quickly to the tight end. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the option. Now the pitch. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick.
But we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Off the play fake on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice.
Looking for the end zone. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Clemson is quick to the line. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Durham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. On the option. He'll toss it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. All kinds of running room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half, a lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot, but here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen, force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. He's got it in the end zone. It's good, and they shave 8 points off that lead as they head to the locker room. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer. It's
just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
He's going to pass on second down. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Maffa. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Grinding Stool. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He caught him. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Looking to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on third down? They keep attacking through the air. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Fires to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Off to the races to the right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Grabs it in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Tigers! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he coughs it up inside the 20. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Clemson jumps to the line.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands.
Receiver.
Explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Tigers are on the move.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Smashes through. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Clemson 20, LSU 15.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. The option look. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And this defense has brought their A game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular.
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Clemson is quick to the line.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Keeps the legs moving.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes... He fakes it. They fake it. Goes to the tight end. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the middle. It's caught. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Off-play action on 1st down. Looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end.